Hey everybody, welcome to Talking. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs. That's what I'm supposed to say. Where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge, and we got game number 9 of the season. Yeah, I don't need to wear these right now. I don't know why I'm wearing this the second. Game number 9. They're in Vegas to take on the Golden Knights, the league leading 8-0-1 Golden Knights. Montreal 5-2-1, so they're off to a good start as well. And you're going to see what happens there. It's going to be a difficult game for Montreal. Uh, I think in general, though, Montreal plays well against Vegas, although just they didn't beat them last year, so there's that. Vegas is due for a regular season loss, and Montreal is due to give it to them. How's that? So I'm kind of predicting the Montreal will win. I run the the score contest, and I predicted 4-3 Montreal. Let's see if I'm right. Although I did say in overtime, so I kind of think this game going to go to overtime. Why do I think that? 4 of the last 5 games for Vegas have been 1-goal games. So I think they've come down a little bit off their high of scoring goals big time in their first few games, where they beat the first 3 teams 4-1, and then it's been much closer. So they're also this is their third game in 4 nights. Maybe they're a little tired. Montreal should be fresh enough, and let's see what happens. I don't know. That's my guess. Anyways, so I will be doing some play-by-play. I will be talking to you guys in the chat. I will be doing some color commentary. We'll hopefully enjoy this game. If there's, I don't know how many people are going to stick around for it. It's a late start, and it's going to be a late finish, somewhere around 12:30, quarter to 1 this morning. And yeah, so hopefully you guys will hang out with me, and we'll have some fun. It's Halloween. Well, not yet, but it will be soon. By the time this game is over, it will legitimately be Halloween, and my decorations and my costume is going to be good. By the way, I'm dressed as it's. I know it's really utterly hard to tell what I am. I'm not a Dalmatian, and no, this is not just a funny shirt with a lot of black spots. No, I'm a cow, 100% pure Canadiens beef. I was wearing a different hat with a Canadian flag on it, but I looked like an idiot in that. And I did a podcast wearing that and the pregame show, and I just didn't want to wear it anymore. So I'm in this hat. So I'm Canadian beef. Spin it any way you want, Rick. It's still stupid, but still. It's Halloween. Got to wear a costume on Halloween. All right, let's see who's here now that there's some actual people here. Guru, welcome back. Bob's your uncle. Welcome back. Gabriel, good to see you out there, Gabriel. Yeah, I had the pregame show, so I can't actually take this guess, but I'll read it. 5-1 Vegas, Marshall. So and you wouldn't be the first one, so somebody else had that actually. So it's funny. Andre, how's it called? Mr. Beef. Mr. Beef. They call me Mr. Beef. And it's not because I'm a cow, but it's because, my tits ain't, no, it's tits, not I didn't say tits. My teats are small, but that's the only thing that's small. Like Trump said, there's no problem there, peoples. There is lots of problem there. World Series update. Texas Rangers lead Diamondbacks 3-0 with the series tied at 1 game each. Bottom of the 7th inning. Thank you for the update, Bobs. I got scared there. I thought, the game start? Not yet. Lucas will be around for the first period. Welcome in, Lucas. Good to see you, by the way. Yeah, don't worry. Late start like this, at the end, I'm probably the only one still in the room, except the West Coast people, because it's not going to be so late. Gabriel, don't blame you. I don't watch the World Series at all because I don't really care who's in it at all. Yeah, where's the beef? Where's the beef? The old, what was her name? Clara something. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Thank you, Gabriel. You were a cow, and then this year you wanted to be something slower, so you became a sloth. This is my traditional a Halloween costume when my kids were younger. We used to go trick or treating with them. This is what I wore, but I didn't put the Canadian beef thing. That was just this time. It was a little more creative this time. All right. What do I got here? Matheson, who was listed as day-to-day today, according to the lines released at 3:20 this afternoon, Matheson is in the lineup. So that's good news. Montreal Canadiens power play is 11th in the league. 11th, I'm telling you, not from the bottom of the league, but in the top of the league. Crazy numbers. 22.6, I want to say, percent or 7%. That's what we're at. So let's hope that stays. Montreal has not beaten Vegas since the 2020-2021 Stanley Cup playoffs, round 3, game 6, where they eliminated them. Also, the last time they beat them. So let's hope that Montreal's due to beat them. Let's hope that happens. Less methane than from sloths. Oh, that's probably true. Less methane. Yep, that's a bit of a problem with cows. It was snowing here this morning. I woke up to snow this morning, BL. He says 5-2 Vegas. Theodore getting the first goal. Yeah, except I did a pregame show, so great guess, but not going to count. Sorry. Can't help it. Let's see. Interesting story in the Talking Habs fantasy pool. I, this week, am playing myself. I'm not playing with myself. I'm playing myself. The unmanaged team is playing me, and till we find a manager, it's me. So I could cheat, but I'm not going to cheat. I put up the best lineup I can, and then I'll do that. And if I lose, I lose. I'll beat myself. What can you do? Yeah, I didn't have any cowbells. That would have been great. I mean, just think of the sound that would have made all game. That would have been great. Jingle all the way. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I think I did one of my songs there when I did the holiday songs. Didn't I do a Jingle Bells? No, I don't think I did Deck the Halls. I think I did Jingle Bells. Cowbells roasting on cow balls roasting on an open fire. So we got Monty against Hill. Monty 2-1-0, 329, 901, and Hill 401, 216, 915 save percentage. That's so. I mean, by the numbers, Monty might be a little outclassed, but we'll see. Got to play it on the ice, man. They showing Matheson, so confirmed Matheson in the lineup tonight. So, I mean, they said it was not a serious injury for Matheson, so it's not a shocker that he's in the lineup. And considering that he's just saying now on there, you're playing a team like the Vegas Golden Knights, you want your best defenseman in the lineup. They're about to drop the puck. Yes, I know. I'm behind you guys. I know. But nothing I can do. Montreal wins that draw. 10 seconds in. And there is already a whistle for, I guess, an offside. Offside or no, puck went out, I think. Wasn't looking. Oh, I see we got Craig Button on the broadcast tonight. I like Craig Button. He's not always right on everything, that's for sure, but I like Craig Button. I figure I agree with him about half the time and half the time not. Vegas wins the draw there. It was in the offensive zone for Montreal. They're wearing heavily green uniform. Since when? Is that no? It's black, I guess. I'm sorry. It looks like green for some reason on my TV. Come on, boys. Wrong team had the puck though when I said that. Monty makes a save, and he hangs on. We're 45 seconds into this first period so far. Obviously, no score, and they're not showing the shot clock, but I'm going to say one shot for them, and I don't know if we got any. That's all I saw anyway. I'm probably wrong. It might be. No, I'm telling you, I'm sorry. They have a green tinge to it. Sorry. You think I'm going to believe you or my lying eyes? I missed a high danger chance because I was arguing with you, BL. By the way, you know why they call it dope, eh? I'll get to the play-by-play. Here's Suzuki over the red line, over the blue line. Got Caulfield with him. He shoots. Save Hill, and Suzuki got dumped there, yeah. Vegas already in the defensive zone, around the net. Sends it to the point. I don't know what happened there. Shot came in. I think it was wide. In the corner now. No tripping there. Someone brought a Vegas guy down. Shot came in from the point. Monty sends it to the corner right now. Where is it? It just popped out. Vegas sends it back. Montreal carries it back out. Here comes Vegas. I can't see the numbers, so I don't know who the hell they are. Up to the point. Oh, popped over the guy's stick. Oh, who's that? Anderson. Just he can't do anything at the net though. But he just like the speed was evident there. That's what I'm trying to say. It's too bad he didn't have somebody with him that he could have given the puck to finish because Anderson just can't finish these days. So I don't know what it is. But he showed the speed that he has on that one. Yeah, I think when Andy gets his next goal, he's going to get a few in a short period. Streaky score. Goalie with a ripper was wide. Armia. Is it Mario Armia? Nope. He hits the shin pad of the player in front of him. It's just Yoel Armia. At the point, to the other side. Barron with it. Shoot, just lobs it in, hit a player, sort of didn't make it all the way. And they pop it out. At the red line, the Habs have possession now anyway. I don't know what happened exactly. Icing against Montreal. That's what happened. 3:33 gone in the first. No score in this game. Did he ever get a step on that guy? Wow. He can move. His hands this year they're stone right now. Yeah, they're just saying Monty Sharp so far. Be nice if Monty's playing like Allen. We got two guys playing like that. That would be awesome. Maybe then this good streak is a little bit sustainable, but I think overall it's not. Shots are 5-1 for Vegas. We are 4 minutes in, just a little over, and no score. Who's got it? Kovacevic behind his net. Got somebody all over him. He gives it over to, I think he's playing with Matheson. Been 2 passes since then. I don't know which player. He lost it in the offensive zones behind the net. Somebody flew into the corner. Galley lost his balance, flew into the corner. Vegas still with the puck. They get it up to the half wall, and then it's sort of just flipped out. Montreal with it in their own end. Kovacevic over the red line, fires it in. It goes to the other side. No, it goes behind the net. Hill sends it up to the half wall. Stolen away by Suzuki. He gets it to the other point. Shot. Hits something. Suzuki up. He centers it. I don't know what happened. It's up to Harris. Harris rings it around to Suzuki behind the net. He misses that. Into the corner. It's at the point. Gooley with a shot right on. Hill with the save. Habs still have possession. Suzuki in the corner up to the point. Back to Suzuki. Shot. Save. Vegas got the rebound. Stolen away. I don't know who that was. It was Gooley. I thought so. Just wasn't sure. Suzuki now in the corner, waiting for somebody. Rings it around to the other side at the point. Harris. Back to Suzuki in the corner. Goes to behind the net. Back pass to Caulfield. Up to Harris. Switches with his partner. Hits somebody with his shot. Goes to the corner. Now Leafs. Vegas coming out with it. They're over Montreal's line. Flipped in, and they went to change up. Gooley has it behind his net. And I don't know who he gave that to. He couldn't hang on to it. It was Newhook. Newhook gets it back at the blue line, but then lost it again. Sent into Montreal's corner. Harris to Slav. Oh, my God. Bad pass by Slav. Centered it right to a Vegas guy, but then Monty with a big save. Point blank from that guy. So good save. Monty's playing well so far in this first period, and we are 6:17 into that first period. No score. They are going for a commercial break. Did Max Pacioretty retire? No, isn't he injured? Isn't he injured? I'm not sure what's happening with Max. Yeah, he's still recovering from that Achilles tendon thing, no? Maybe he retired. I didn't hear if he retired. Did I see the hit on Makar by Okposo? Yes, I did. I actually did see it. He came back in the before the end of that game, and he's fine, apparently. It looked bad. They were worried about his knee, but everything seems okay because he's playing tonight. Watch Mr. Armia. He might make his point tonight. Might. Big word. Peter! How's it going, Pete? Good to see you there, man. I was worried about you. I know you're working. You're a busy guy. How's it going, man? We got to do some recording, man. We had our first video podcast pre-recorded. I didn't tell you about it because I figured you were busy and you didn't have. I was late and you didn't have time to do it. We're dressed up and everything. So my apologies if you were okay for it. We'll get you next time, but we got to record something. There's been some changes, so we got to talk. Sorry for doing business here in the chat. They're waiting for the commercials to be over. Guru, so that's right. He re-injured the Achilles, and then he's been out since then. That's what I thought. I didn't think he came back. Yeah, Pete, that's what I thought. That I know you're really busy, so that's why I haven't pushed for anything. We're back underway. Puck pops out into the Vegas bench. We'll have a face-off right there, I would imagine. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Pete. I hope you are. I know you're tired and everything, but I hope you're doing well. Suzuki has 6 points in 6 career games versus Vegas. His sort of former team. That's the team that drafted him. Icing against Vegas after wasn't a good pass by Slav behind Anderson. Would have, I mean, okay, Andy wouldn't have scored, but so he missed him with the pass. 7:03 gone here in the first. Caulfield with it at the boards in the offensive zone, kind of loses it, but right to a player. And then Harris gets it. Good shot, save. Puck's bouncing around in front, and Vegas flips it out to Montreal's blue line. Harris sends it up to, I think, it was Harvey Pinard. He didn't hit him with it. And Hill sends the puck down the ice. Barron to, who's he playing with? I can't remember now. Gooley, I think. Barron, yeah. Flip to the neutral zone by Vegas. Now Gooley within his own end sends it up to Galley at the red line. Galley gets it in and sends it to the corner. Pearson can't really get from there. Pops out and kept in by I don't know which defenseman. Montreal didn't see him. Galley with a good chance there. I thought that was going in. Good save by Hill getting his arm there. $11:15 left in the first. Shots are 6-4 in favor of Vegas. No score. Come on, boys. Dangerous. Barbashev with a shot. I don't know. Did that get through? Vegas with possession in the offensive zone. They're moving it around, skating all over the place, looking for an opening. Shot from the point. I don't know if that was a broken stick, so it bounced in there. Almost fooled Monty, but he grabbed it and hangs on. Yeah, it was a broken stick. We're almost at the halfway point of the first. Habs skating has been good, yeah. Only a couple guys on the team that aren't really very fast, but other than that, skating's been pretty good. Even Galley's been playing better, like a lot better. Habs trying to clear the puck here, trying to get possession of the puck. Come on, guys, get it out of there. They do. Vegas, though, with it in their own end right now, spinning and turning and up to the red line. They get it into our zone, but right to a Hab. Defenseman passing it, trying to get it out. Good forecheck there by Vegas player. I don't know who that was. Missed the net with that shot. So, and here comes the Habs just flipped into the offensive zone. They went to change up. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Habs have it behind their net and coming out. Up to the a little bit of a stretch pass, and it, I think it was Caulfield, bounced off his stick. Who's got it there now? Habs send it in behind the Vegas net. Caulfield in pursuit. Doesn't catch up to it. Vegas sends it up to the red line. Not clean. Montreal sends it back the other way. And then pops out. Pearson picks it up in his own zone. Defenseman to the other defenseman. Sort of chips out into the neutral zone. Habs can't get it into the offensive zone cleanly. Here comes Vegas. Stevenson spins at the board, sends it back to the corner. Comes up along the wall. Montreal sends it out. Galley just got punched in the face. I don't think it was on purpose, but still. Anyways, he leaves. Gooley with it. Spins at the circle. Sends it up along the boards. It didn't hit anybody. No icing. It must have hit somebody, though, because there was no icing. Andy with it. Pops out to Kovacevic. I think Andy's kind of too fast for his own hands right now, if that makes any sense. Kind of like when you're talking faster than your brain works. It's kind of like that. Ooh, chance. Oh, my God. Yeah, that was going wide after. It trickled through Monty's legs. Almost went in. Matheson made sure it didn't. Another chance there. Hit the side of the net. Two chances, big chances there for Vegas. No, Huzu, I just said that. Galley got sort of punched. Not hard, but he got a glove to the face. Anyway, he didn't make anything of it, and he just went out. Skated to the bench and got off. Pete, they're looking a lot better that way, right? Starting to look, creative, just much more confident out there on the offense. Was that Jack? I almost dangled there. Penalty coming up to Montreal. See what it's for. Amadio draws a penalty. I don't know what for. You're going to that's a while away though, March. Jeez. Habs and that's when we're in. Oh yeah, I think I know the game. Awesome, you could report from there for us. I did not watch the Heritage Classic, BL. I probably should have. I'm sure I got it here. I didn't even think of it when it was on. I didn't see any of that. Not even on on YouTube or anything. Yeah, I should have watched that. I didn't think of that. I did see the Oilers uniforms, kind of gaudy a bit. I don't know. Did you like the gold pants for the Oilers? It's kind of weird, I thought. No? Or just me? What did everybody think about the Oilers uniform for the Heritage Classic? At least they won the game. Didn't they beat the Flames? Well, let's see what the penalty is. What did he do? What's the penalty? I didn't see what the call was. Are they going to say what it was? Holding. That was holding? I guess I didn't look close enough, but I didn't see that. Oh, Lucas, I solved all the issues with the VPN. Like tonight, it's not in Habs. What do they call that? Broadcast area or whatever. Yes, I changed to being in Toronto and no problem. So yeah, everything's straightened out, I guess. They're still shitty and it sucks that they black out games, but it is what it is. All right, almost halfway through the power play. That went quick. Vegas's power play is just, I think, a half a percentage point behind Montreal's. So it's also a decent power play. Puck just went off a stick and out. 51 seconds left on the power play. 5:08 left in the period. Shots are 10-7, favor of Vegas, and there's no score. Pete, it was holding. I mean, it could be similar to interference, but wouldn't be interference because the guy had the puck. So that's not interference, but that's holding. God, I wish I could keep one of these things lit. Ah, damn it. That got deflected in front. That went from a low shot and it hit the top of the net. So it's 1-0 Vegas. I don't know yet who scored. I just saw Elvis. Paul Cotter. Mr. Cotter. Mr. Cotter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It deflects, definitely. It deflected up. That went off whoever that is standing in front there. Barron. Went off Barron's stick. I bet you anything. Yeah, it was before Barron. It was before Barron, so whoever was ahead of that. Anyway, and anybody want to fault Monty on that? Go ahead, but you'd be wrong. I'm quite sure nobody picked Mr. Katat for the guess to score contest, so that's that for this game. Nobody, not one person acknowledged the reference that I just did there for the goal. Nobody. There's some old guys here. You should have got that. I didn't ask, but I mean, did anybody get it? Icing against Vegas. 404. Error. 404 error. Habs win the draw. Shot. Didn't get through. Come on, Montreal. Let's get that one back. You actually got to complete your passes, though. That helps. Where is it? Bob's your uncle got it. I figured you or somebody else than our age would get that. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's all that was missing for you to do that, too. But I wouldn't see that anyway, so it doesn't matter. You just Googled it, Andre? Well, okay, you're in Russia, so I can see you maybe don't know that. Yeah, it was Horshack that did the ooh, 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 ooh. That's from Welcome Back, Cotter. Was Horshack. I think that was an icing call there. So icing against Vegas. Now Barbarino was Barbarino. Barbarino. No? That was Vinny Barbarino's song. We got 2:25 left in this first period. Overall, if there's no more scoring from Vegas, getting out of the first down 1-0, not bad for Montreal against Vegas. Barbarino's Barbershop. Love that. That's absolutely awesome. It was a good show in its day. It doesn't stand up if you see it today, but it was a good show in its day. I like Welcome Back, Cotter. Yeah, it's the Barbara Ann Beach Boys song, Barbara Ann. Barbara Ann. When they did that song, I'm not a Beach Boys fan, but when they recorded that, I want to say they recorded it in one of their garages and they were all smash drunk. I think that's the Barbara Ann song. I also think there were some guest musicians there. They were having sort of a party and they recorded that song. That's what I remember of it. And now it's time for the rest of the story. Anybody remember that? You got to be older to remember that. And it's funny because was it on YouTube? Somebody that comes in every now and then, Mr. Mike, he put that question out. Is anybody old enough to know who Paul Harvey is? And I said, yes, I am. Pete, Connor's wife, I just saw a picture of her. Someone posted it. I think it was on Facebook. Marsha Strassman. She was cute in the day. Yeah. She had those Lindsay Wagner kind of, not as good looking as Lindsay Wagner, but I mean, she was close. That kind of vibe. But she wasn't bionic. Right. We're down to 2:15 left in the first. It's 9-11. Shots are 11-9. Vegas leading that, and 1-0 Vegas. Still, I think that's a good job for Montreal if they can get out of this first period down 1-0 against the best team in the league. Job well done. Les Nessman, WKRP in Cincinnati. Living it up at WKRP. That's how it goes. I don't know why that came to me like that way. I remember that first, when the show came out, first night it debuted. Yeah, I remember seeing that show from day one. Carlson. If he gets a point, I don't mind because I have him in fantasy. Oh, that Habs just got away with a tripping call there. The ref was right there, but he wasn't looking. I saw his head was turned away. Habs got away with one. How the other ref didn't see that, don't know. You kind of wonder, are there really two refs out there? Because it doesn't seem like it. Archie. Archie Bunker, All in the Family, great show. Also, I want to say I saw the very first episode when it aired the first time. I believe I did because we watched that show. But I mean, so did everybody. We had 3 channels, basically. I never heard of those Barber brothers before. They're from Montreal. You're talking about who's who? Is there like barbers that are renowned in Montreal? Under a minute to go in the first. Bob's Your Uncle, I think when most people think of WKRP in Cincinnati, they think about the turkey drop. I didn't know turkeys couldn't fly. Or they had their wings pinned or something. Yeah, that was funny. Well, we're even on missed call. Yeah, you're right, actually. But Montreal did get away with one there. Monty with a save. And 43 seconds left in the period. Oh, yeah. You know which one for me, Pete? When the kids, when they left, when they moved away, that one was that. Even back then, I was pretty young, but even back then, I teared up. I think I've seen it a few times since, and I tear up every time. Yeah, you want to do? I can't. I don't know. I can't sing that. I can't sing anyway. Boy, the way Glenn Miller played songs that made the hit parade. I can't do the high voice at all. He was the Habs barber. I didn't know that. 25 seconds. Oh, there's a game going on. We're talking TV. Oop, chance there. Come on, guys. Get out of this period without another goal. 12. Vegas really wants one here, too. They cleared down enough so there won't be a goal against us. And we're out of the period. 1-0 Vegas after 1. Good job on the Habs for staying with them that close. Stifle it, Edith. You forgot the stifle it part. Are you in love with the costume? But you haven't seen the best part. My teats. La, da, da. No? All right. Well, we got an intermission. Considering we're talking about TV in the game, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's go. The game, something else. I don't care. It's Halloween tomorrow. Close enough for me. Let's have some fun. And I'll just keep smoking. Why not? It's Halloween. If you're here, by the way, if you are here and you're still having a good time, I know there's not a lot of people here. It's late. I didn't expect a lot of people. But if you are, please give a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If anything, for the cow costume, come on. And my beautiful spider. I see him tickling the spider. And that's how much I put into this show. I spent a whole $3 at Dollarama for those decorations. Come on, spare no expense for this show. Why am I wearing headphones still? I don't really know. Much better. That's a good question. Bob's, your uncle, asked in their short history, who's the Vegas Golden Knights' greatest player? Marc-Andre Fleury, Stone, or Eichel? Good question. I'm going to say Marc-Andre Fleury. Now, the other guys may earn that after, but if you're asking right now, I'm going to say Marc-Andre Fleury. How short is Slavkovsky's leash by the quarter pole? I say he's in Laval. I don't know. I don't know that I agree with that. I'm not saying that that's not the case, but I don't know. I think they're going to have some patience, some further patience than that with him. But you know what? You could be right, because usually by the quarter mark, that's when they're going to make those decisions, right? About, maybe we're going to need to make some changes here. So I kind of agree and don't agree with that. So I'll be wishy-washy on it. But you might be right, though, BL. You might be right. That is the time when they'll make those kind of decisions. Sufka asked, do I also sleep in the room I broadcast from? Excuse me on that. My bedroom is there next door. But to answer honestly, I don't do it on purpose. But I often wake up in my chair, fell asleep watching something here, and I do that rather often. So, yes, no? I don't know, but yeah. I don't do it intentionally. Detroit Lions 23-14 over the Raiders. And the Raiders, where are they from now? They're Vegas. Aren't they Vegas now? 26-14 now, apparently. I think I saw that commercial. Who's who? I think I saw that. I got a coffee. But I don't remember that as being like long ago for some reason, but maybe it was. Pete's wimping out on us already. Hey, come on, it's only 7:48 over there, man. No worries, Pete. I know you got a tough schedule. Thanks for dropping in, though, and we'll speak soon. You had a nightmare. What happened, Joe? And we say council workers. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm sure when I think of what council workers would mean, I don't think it's what you mean. We miss you too, Pete. Especially BL. He keeps. By the way, BL's here. He's not asking you why you've been not here. He's been making comments about Pete milking his vacation time. And he didn't say anything to you here, eh? I noticed that. We miss you too, buddy. I don't know. You'll be back soon enough. Was what a penalty, Joseph? 2 minutes for looking good. At some point, though, I'm definitely going to get out of this costume. So I'm going to take a 2-minute break and go pee, because I haven't been able to, because it's tied at the back and there's nothing. I can't. So at some point, I'm going to have to go pee, and I'm going to take this costume off. So enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, you're going to speak up now that Pete's gone, eh? And he says, I bet Fist sings, and the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. He drives not a school bus, though. He drives a city bus. Wasn't that a school bus that song was about? Maybe I'm wrong. The nature strip. We call that a median, and just a green median. I think that's what we call it. But what time is it there, Joe? It's not late there, right? Here it's 10:51. There it is about noon, right? A little after. Vegas got a power play. What, at the end of the period? I don't think so. I must have missed it. So a little bit later than I thought, but not much. So nice. It's a nice time for you to watch a hockey game. A weird time. I mean, it's weird for everybody all around, right? This time, I don't like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock games. I hate them, as a matter of fact. We'll have an interesting weekend. I'm not sure. It's the third weekend of the month. It's American Thanksgiving. There's a game Friday at 3:30 in the afternoon, and there is a game Saturday at 4 in the afternoon. So it's going to be a weird weekend. I don't know. I kind of like the times in a way because, everything's all done during the day. I don't have to be staying up late or this or that, but it's weird. Joe, it doesn't always have to be a green space. I mean, we have a lot of medians here that are just cement medians. That's why there's a difference. I know you're in Australia where you're better than no. But yeah, a median is not necessarily a green space. As a matter of fact, there's less and less of them that are green because then they change them to cement, so there's less work for them to do to upkeep it. Will Vegas repeat as Cup champs? That's a little early in the season to say, if you ask me. I guess with their record, it looks like it, but there's so much hockey left. Yeah, I don't know. San Jose's game tonight starts at 11:30. Yikes. Well, that 3:30 Friday game that's San Jose. We're in so we won't have to do that at all over there for this year for that. So I'm happy for that. Yeah, the American Thanksgiving, they go on a road trip to the West. So we got one 10 o'clock game and then the two afternoon games. And that takes care of that West Coast swing. So this year it's a little better as far as the late games go. It's a little bit better for me. Because also, let's face it, at this time of night, not a lot of people coming in. Like the last game, I got close to 800 after it was all tapped, right? Close to 800 views for that, which is not bad at all. Like I'm happy with 800. I'd like more, obviously, but I mean, right now I'm happy with that. Tonight, I mean, I don't think I'll hit 200 views because of the time. So it's not good for that. It's not good because I don't like it. It's so freaking late. I finished. It's gonna be like close to 1. Yeah, I don't like these late games. It's a long way to say I don't like these late games. Joe, it's going to be impossible for you. Well, I guess not, right? I guess about 6 in the morning or so, right? Yeah, you got to get up a little early, maybe. And that means both weekend days, right? That's Saturday and Sunday for you. It's kind of like the dog food Alpo. It's 106 for me and you. Matt. Oh, she said Sydney. Yeah, she's in Australia. She's halfway across the goddamn world, man. In a country I would love to visit. I would. That I want to say pretty much my whole life, ever since I'm conscious of it, I've always wanted to go to Australia. There's always been something about Australia and Australians that I've always liked, even since I'm a little kid. And then as an adult, whenever I've met somebody from Australia, they've always been really nice people. There's something, you're just so friendly, you Australians. And I'm sure back there you probably all just shit on each other. But over here, you're all just so freaking nice. It's like it's weird. It's only because we're from North America where nobody's nice. So it's weird. They say Canadians are nice. You guys are even nicer. And I must say, I watch a lot of Australian TV and stuff. Easy to understand the accent. I like that. You watch some English stuff, depending on what it's about and who the actors are, it could be really hard to understand. Irish, it could be hard. Scottish, it could be a little hard for some people. I'm pretty good with it, but yeah, I like Australia. Oh, that jumped. Where am I? Who's this? Is I know you answered it, but I'm going to ask the question: do people dress up as emus to scare old Australians on Halloween? Those are big damn birds, man. Big birds. I remember. Oh, what was his name? The guy, the comedian with the emu. What was his name? He's still around today, I think. Emo Phillips. I like that back in the day. He was funny when he first came out. BL, on that earlier question about them being a cup winner, the Vegas, still, I think, yeah, you're right. It's too early it's too early, really. I mean, you can make a guess, and I've done my predictions, but I didn't give Stanley Cup winner, I don't think. I don't think I did in my prediction video. But a little bit too early. So many things can impact the rest of a season from here. If you ask that, in the new year, mid-January, maybe you can really take a guess. It's hard to do that otherwise, unless they totally just walk away with it and just are so far ahead of everybody. But yeah, and even then, that doesn't make the Stanley Cup winner, right? If they win the President's President, that's because that's food. President's Cup, that there's that jinx. So who knows? Halloween's not big in Australia. That's cool. I don't mind. Like I don't mind the Halloween stuff. And as a kid, of course, I like to do Halloween because we got candy, and I was a fat kid. Of course, I wanted all that candy. But I mean, in general, it's whatever. But every kid likes it because of the candy. I'm on a roll tonight. No, I'm not. Well, that's cool, Bob's your uncle. Get us a live report, man. You're talking about baseball again. The Texas Rangers 3-1 over Arizona Diamondbacks, up 2-1. I don't see it. I really don't see myself ever getting there, though, Joe. But I mean, yeah, definitely. If I ever get to Sydney, I'll give you a ring, man. You show me around. Isn't it always that the reality, not always, but so many times the reality doesn't match what you think, right? But at least when you guys are here, always friendly. That's my only trepidation about going to Australia is the spiders, man. The spiders. I've gotten over my fear of spiders from doing lawn work for like 5 years. Yeah, you got to get over the fear of spiders when you do lawn work, but not the size that they are in Australia. No, I ain't getting over that. Awesome. I didn't know that Arnold Schwarzenegger was from Australia. Is that part of Austria? It's a sister country. That's what it is. Do I think Slav will find a scoring touch soon? You know what I think? He'll get a goal at some point, and it'll not open floodgates because I don't think he's going to score like 100 goals, but I think they'll start to come for him. That's what I think. He just needs a break where he gets one, and preferably even like a garbage goal, like a really garbage goal, even a fluky goal, just to kick him off. Like that happens so many times, and I hope that happens for him. You literally live 10 miles from the Austrian border. Yeah, I was going to say, it can't be the Australian border. I read it wrong. Oh, God. They're about to come back for the game now. No worry, Bobster. I was joking anyways. Don't worry about it. Let her have a good time without any of that. Don't worry about it. Huntsman Spider, but they're huge, are they not? Yeah, that's where I see pictures of that, and it just sends shivers down my spine. We're underway. Vegas won that draw, and no penalty. Who said there was a penalty? Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I only see. No, I see 5 Habs out there. There's no penalty. See you later, Joe. Oh, now we took a penalty. Delayed penalty here, so. There we go. Got a whistle now. I don't know who it is that got it. I'm waiting. Number 8, 2 minutes for boarding. Matheson in the box. You go to box, you feel shame. Craig Button just said that's textbook boarding. Oh, it is a boarding call. Montreal clears it all the way down. 1 minute gone into the second. Shots are 12-9 for them, and they got a 1-goal lead. Drop pass, of course, by Vegas. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing the drop pass now. Come on, baby. Drop the drop pass now. Who was that? One of the Habs got a wrist shot. Hill made the save. They come back the other way. They get a shot on. They did something on goal. It was a shot. Habs send it all the way back. 52 seconds left on the power play. Almost 2 minutes gone into the second. Shot from the point. I don't think it got through. Not sure if it did. And then the play whistle down for something. I don't know if the puck went out and hit the net and came back. I don't know why the whistle blew. At the end of this period, I am changing out of this costume because I am not comfortable in it anymore. I've been in this thing now for 3.5 hours. Jesus. 25 seconds left in the power play. So good job so far by Montreal. Cleared down. One more rush here for Vegas. You got to think. Yep, that's it. Period. Penalty over. No shots on that power play. When did I manage to change hat? Oh, in between pregame to the Hangout. I had 10 minutes. I just looked too stupid in that other hat. I was tired of looking at myself look like an idiot in that hat. So I went from Canadian beef to Canadiens beef. Just a slight change. Kind of like, that's like the pronouns shit and the trans. Yeah, that's what that's like. I changed. Whistle at 3 minutes 28 seconds into the second. Still 1-0. Habs are catching up on the score on the shot clock though, 12-11 now. So face-off is to the left of the Vegas goalie. Won by Vegas. Caulfield with a shot. Save. Galley couldn't get on the rebound quick enough. And Vegas sends it all the way down for an icing call against them. A little slow here in the second, I think. My pronouns are moo, moo, and whatever other sound cows make. I don't know. My pronouns are they, them. I'm the next Habs mascot. Just call me Beefy. Ooh, turnover was almost costly. There is a penalty coming up to Montreal. I don't know what for, but the ref's arm is up, and Vegas has possession, so it's to Montreal. Oh, Cotter Cotter hit a post. Some pushing and shoving going on. Is that what's happening here? Jack Eye in the middle of that. Who pronouns have been coming here for a long time now. It's too late to stop, man. Montreal getting another penalty. Slaff going off for I don't know what. High sticking. His stick got up on somebody there. And in a dangerous way too. That's not a good thing what he did. Sufka, we are infected with it already. You see, you know what? Doesn't bother me necessarily as long as they don't expect me to understand it and use that. I don't understand how, who, what. I can't. Let they want to do it. It's fine. Anybody wants to do it, it's fine. Doesn't bother me, but I'm not doing it. Does that make sense? Five minutes gone now in the second. Clear down the ice by Montreal. 1:32 to go on the power play. Let's see. They gain the zone. Can they set up? Montreal all over them. And they do get set up, but it's cleared down again. Armia with the clear. Oh! The goalie made a mistake, and Monahan was right there, capitalizes, and we're 1-1. Man, what a mistake by, like, what was that? I don't, have I ever seen that before? So puck comes to Hill, and he misplays it off the heel of his stick. He dives to try to make it up, and Monahan just goes around him and has an open net. Wow. Nice. Let's see what kind of momentum that gives Montreal. They might be motivated from this. And that was shorthanded too, by the way. Shorthanded. Come on, guys. Play your asses off now. I mean, that's got to give you a lift as a team, right? 6 minutes into the second, 45 seconds left on the power play. Puck off the glass and out. What stream is the game on tonight? I imagine on Hockey TV. I don't know where else. I've been very lucky this year and have not had to partake in those places. Okay, sweetie. Where are you? I don't know where she is. $12 left in their power play, so they get one more little rush up the ice. It's killed off. Teams at even strength. And we're almost 7 minutes into the second. It's against the boards. And Habs come up with it. Not easy to get it out there. Finally, Monahan got Slaff with him. Oh, Slaff was not in the right spot. Vegas going to clear it out. The pass got away from the Vegas guys behind on the backboards of Montreal zone. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Caulfield almost got out with it. Oh. Another, like, I don't know which. Was that Kovacevic? Yeah, bad clear off the heel of his stick, didn't get out. Anyways, now there's a whistle, so we'll have a face-off in Montreal's end, and no harm done right now. Hey, Petty, good to see you out there, buddy. What's up? My nipples in a stiff wind, man. A 1-1 tie here in the game. It's a good game so far. It's a good game so far. Nobody here to see it, though. I wonder what their overall viewership is for late games like this for Montreal. It's got to be down. Definitely down over here. As I say that, people just leaving. Who scored for us? Monahan just did. Mistake by the goalie. He tried to clear a puck and it went off the heel of his stick. Yeah, and it just was left there for Monahan, and Hill tried to dive for it, and Monahan just went around him and had an open net. Shorthanded too. It was really something to see. I feel for the goalie, though, on that. That's pretty embarrassing. But those things happen. So, commercial break. What else you guys want to talk about? Monahan's 5th goal of the season. And I know at least 3 assists to go with that. Monahan keeping up the good work. Aki, it's a there's a chance Monahan will take over. And I kind of think with Newhook's face-off record and all that, and he's not playing as well overall at center. So I think it's a good chance Monahan comes back and he might go there and center that second line and allows Newhook to move over to the wing. That might be the answer for now. But it will require Devo to come back, and he's still not in the game. Oh, we got a power play. How'd we end up with that? I totally talked my way through that. Caulfield with a shot. From his office, Hill tracked that well, made the save. Austin Petty, are you competing? I remember you telling me, though, you were getting into that. Oh, man, a little trouble with the puck there, guys. Here they come. Suzuki over the line. Get set. No. Bouncing puck. Aiden Hill with the save. But Bill, I mean, it's kind of a Ovechkin like, isn't it? Same spot on the ice. They like to shoot from, and they're very successful from. Hill, Caulfield struggling a little bit with his shot, I find this year. Even though he's doing well, I still think he should have more. They blew that whistle a little bit early. 11-13 to go in the second. I don't. They pulled the time. I don't know how long left in the power play. It's a 1-1 tie. Well, that's awesome, Penny. I wish you good luck in the competitions. So we're 9 minutes into this second period. A minute left on the power play now. Come on, boys. Pass it around. Move it around. Find the opening. Wow, Suzuki, who are you giving that to? But he tripped. I think he not. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, the guy, he deked himself out. I don't know who that was for Vegas. A breakaway. And he just over stick handled it. And the puck got away from him. Oh. Penalty killed off. Good kill by Vegas after a good kill by Montreal. Past the halfway mark of the game. Oh, itchy head. Had to itch that. Come on, boys. Get her out of there. Yoel Armia protects the puck. He loses it. He didn't really protect it. Icing against Montreal. It's true. They haven't had a shot on goal yet this period, they're saying. Or is it Montreal? No, we got a goal. Puck pops out. So hopefully that's not a penalty. No, not a penalty. Good. It was Montreal's zone. What time is it? Oh, I better take my meds. Just in case I choke, I'm just going to turn the camera off while I take my meds. But I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. But just in case I choke on them. I don't usually. But you never know. I'll be on camera. I will. I also don't want to see how many I have to take. Yeah. Supposed to take them a couple hours ago, but they make me tired, and I did not want to fall asleep on the broadcast. But we still have a period and about 8 minutes left in this one? Something like that. Commercial break. That's what's going on right now. 1-1 game for Montreal. I was going to say 1-1 for Montreal. It's 1-1 for Montreal. I wouldn't mind. I've got this going into overtime. I mean, so far, that'd be a good call. Come on, let's get this puck drop just over Montreal's blue line on the left side of Monty. Monahan taking the draw against Eichel. Monahan wins. Not a penalty, no, just a whistle there. Okay. I don't know what for. By the way, anybody that is still here, I thank you. I appreciate that you stuck around. It is late, especially BL out there, man. It's 12:30 already. But what are you gonna do? Late games. All right, 12 minutes gone now in the second period. Montreal up on shots as Vegas has not had one this period. It's 17-12. So that's something. Vegas has been winning, but they've been close games. They've only right 4 of their last 5 games. They've only won by a goal, and then the other one I think was either a loss or they won by 2. I'm not sure. Their loss was recent because their loss was a couple of games. Yeah, so they won 4 out of 5 and by 1 goal each game. That's kind of why I'm predicting overtime here for this game. Vegas with the penalty. Montreal will go on the power play. You know what? It's already starting to be a little better when we hear power play. We might score. We actually might now. I'm starting to think that way, so it's getting better. It'd be a good time here. Harvey Pinard was tripped there behind the net. That was a nice 2-hand chop by Suzuki behind the net to get the puck up there. All right, let's see what they can do. Have we had a power play goal? I know we got a shorthanded goal tonight. Tripping call on Haig there, which was obvious. We saw it. New Hook with it. Stops at the line a bit, just inside. Back to the point. Oh, got away from Jack. I was there. Odd. They're leading off with the second unit. Or is that? Yeah, it's the second unit, right. Suzuki's not out there. That's odd. Ooh, shot. Wide, just wide. Come on, Slav, put it in. No, back to Jack Eye. Off a sticking out. With 46 seconds left in the power play for Montreal. Guru, it is, isn't it? Like, say they get out of this period. Say they get out tied. That's not bad. 2 periods against Vegas and we're tied. I'll take that. Hey there, Way Weary. Bet the Knights. What? Yeah, we don't do betting here anyway, so I couldn't tell you what that exactly means. Best of luck. I mean, you should be worried. Montreal could win this game. They're playing them well. They're hanging with them. It's all Montreal's got to do. Hang with them long enough. Especially if it goes to overtime. Montreal could beat anybody in overtime. I'm not saying they're going to be, if they get to overtime, they will definitely win, but they can beat any team in overtime on any particular night. They're capable now. Come on, guys. Power play goal here would be awesome. 9 seconds of the period penalty. Come on, get a shot through. Period's over. Power play's over. I keep saying period. Ah, damn it. That's what she said. Period's over. Oops. Under 5 to go here in the second. Oh, what a save. Monty made a big save there on the rebound. Yeah, way weary. That's a good way to get kicked out of this channel. Sports and gambling may go together for some people. They don't go together in this channel. You're going to get no gambling advice here. That I can guarantee you. Everything's okay now. Wonder Phil's back. What's up? You left. Four minutes to go in the second. 1-1. Oh, Vegas actually got a shot. Oh, yeah, because Monty made that big save. That's a good way to put it. It's corrupted hockey like turned milk and shit biscuits. What a combo. Wife priority. Your wife's more important than this live stream. Really? Really? Good man, Phil. Commercial break still. I see one or two of the commercials, and the rest I don't see. When this period ends, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to leave some music on for you guys while I just go change and get out of this costume and empty the bladder a little bit. Because you can see, look how big this thing is. Big. That's not the bladder of a cow. I know that. I'm not stupid. Just act that way. Well, excuse me. You have a housekeeper. Excuse me there. I have a housekeeper too. He's right here. Apparently 4 teats is standard. Well, I'm just a normal cow. Guru, I think they definitely. I mean, look at the game. They're in the game. There's still a ways to go a bit, I guess, but I mean, they're in the game. And like I said, Vegas, their games have been really close. So, why not? Montreal should come in here and beat them. Why not? This is a PG-13 show, is it? Oh. Puck bounces out and bounces back in. We'll have a face-off with 3:38 to go. Who scored first? Mr. Cotter. Cotter from Vegas. Was not Galley. Monahan got the Habs goal. Who's making hot dogs at the moment? Not me. Welcome back. I didn't go. Oh, welcome back, Carter. Yeah, I get it. Some pressure by Vegas. They keep it in too. Almost came out. Gooley knocks puck down, gets it out. Galley. That looks like Galley. Yep. You can recognize Galley's skating style, that's for sure. The way he carries the puck. Oh, Monahan with a chance. Oh, another. Oh. Okay, that's not a penalty. Oh, I think the Vegas player's hurt there. Yep. Montreal's getting a penalty. For what? For what, though? I didn't see it anyway. Oh, damn it. On the delayed penalty, they score. Damn it. Carrier. God damn it. 2-1 Vegas. Like a last minute goal. That's never good. Still a period to go after this, so no worries. We still got time. Game not over. Yeah. $1:45 left in the second. Now it's 2-1 Vegas. Takes a little wind out of the sails. So it was Carrier from Stevenson and Eichel. I don't eat out hardly at all. But did your wife say that? That's what your wife told you, right? Come on, admit it. Basically, if I don't make it, I don't eat nothing. Puck went out with 49 seconds to go, and I think it went off Harvey Pinard's stick, so that's appropriate. PG-13. What? Where does it say that? At this time of night? Nah. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy, but at this time of night, I'm not worried about that. I'm allowed to swear a little bit and stuff. They don't. YouTube won't do anything. I don't because I don't. I don't know who's watching, and I don't need to make or where you're watching it. So I don't swear too much here, but I can. I don't want any bulls. No, I'm a lesbian cow. All right, 17 seconds to go. Vegas coming up the ice. Habs knock it back. In the overall scheme of things, 2-1 after two periods against Vegas is not bad. And there's the end of the period. I am taking off for a minute. I'm just going to get out of this, pee real quick, and I'll be right back. So I'm going to just turn my cam off. I'm going to leave you with some music, and I'll be back. And let me know what you think of the music after. So, how am I going to do that? I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to go here, and I'm putting this on, and I'll be right back. Not bad music. That's actually copyright-free music from YouTube. So, at least it better be. Now, I've been using that song in little pieces here and there in the intros. So, let's get back to the chat because I got out of there. And I can take these off. And yeah, so we got a 2-1 game after 2. We got an intermission to go here. And we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. The costume is cutting off How could it be cutting off circulation to my brain? I didn't wear it on my head. But now I'm cold. Damn it. This room gets really cold. It's cooler in this room than anywhere else in the apartment. I don't know why. Let's put my shoes back on, though, as I took them off to take that costume off. And they'll help my feet. Even though I'm wearing really thick socks, you'd think my feet would be warm. But they're not, because I'm old, and I get cold real easily now. I don't know what the hell that's about. My circulation is no good. Must be that. Ducks head coach got ejected versus Pittsburgh. Had a goal called back. They ejected him because he had a goal called back, or he went crazy? Phil, that is the epitome of a silver platter goal. Yeah, just handed it to him. Nothing's as good as that song. So that's really good piece of music. Wait, is that what it's called? Is that you might be? Wait, how do you know that? Hang on a second. Let me see. Wait. Bob's Your Uncle. How'd you know that? That's the name of the track. That's from YouTube. I got that from YouTube. That's not actual music out there, is it? Anyways, it's YouTube. That's music we're allowed as creators to use. It's copyright free. How did you know that? It's a good piece of music, though, especially for music I can use here. You're a music junkie. Where have you heard that before? The Flames. Yeah, I mean that when they made that trade, I thought it was a bad trade. At least it would be down the road, not too long down the road, and it turned out right away. Okay, so you know of them. Okay, I hadn't bothered to go in there for a while, and because it's something more recent that they have this updated list, and I was just going through music, just trying to find something to use, and I came across that and was like, "Oh yeah, that I like that song." So yeah, awesome, man, that you got that. I would never have guessed or thought anybody would ever guess the name of that song, and you did. Like that's freaking me out. Good on you, buddy. Believe it or not, these actually keep me awake at this point. I don't know if that's working at all, but these keep me awake at this point. It's called Put It. It's exactly what it's called, man. But seriously, where have you heard it though? You've heard it here on YouTube? Are you a YouTube creator that you would get that? Because I don't think anybody can just get in there and get that list. You have to be a creator. Or maybe you just have to have a YouTube channel. It doesn't mean you're actually a creator. You might, yeah, that might be how you get it. Yeah, it's kind of bluesy, kind of bluesy. I love it. It hit me right away. That's good. So yeah, and I got another one or two of their songs that were on there that I kind of like, and I've got them saved. I might use them for something. You're not a creator. You're an uncle. You're your own uncle. No. By the way, I might have told you this, but that what used to be one of my favorite sayings. Bob's your uncle. Excuse me, I'm spitting all over myself. I don't remember what there was some era in my life that was big, and we used to say that a lot. Phil, it might be Robert, but you forgot the Z. It's got to have a Z on it. Roberts. Z. Stupid joke. I don't know. Yeah, it's got a blues influence to it. I'm just seeing you wrote that up there. Yeah, definitely. And it just hit me right away that I liked it. So I've been using a couple of different parts for the intros. It just has the right feel for the channel, I guess, for me. Uh oh, now I see why you're talking about shoes. That is just I guess random, man. That's just random. Yeah, my shoes that I'm wearing, they're indoor shoes. They're not. I don't wear these. You know when I wear them? The last walk from my dog, we literally just go downstairs. She don't want to go anywhere except in front. She pees for about it seems like an hour, and then she just wants right in. So I don't really go in. That's the only time I wear them outside. Besides, anyways, they're the mesh type. They're like a tight mesh, but still they get cold. So I'm not wearing them around too much. I don't want them to get that dirty because I wear them in the house. Got strong feet. Who's Tyrone Biggums? Probably a football player. How about a bit of rockabilly? I didn't find anything like that. I don't mind rockabilly, but I didn't find anything. Once I found this song, I looked a little bit longer, found a couple other things, and then I stopped looking. There's a really big list out there. I have not gone nearly through all of it at all. There'll be a day I want to find something new. I'll find some more stuff. Bob's your uncle, though. Teams that are on the bottom of the pack in the league, usually most of the players are in minuses. I mean, that last couple of seasons, all the Habs have been in minuses. Joe, it's not that I'm opposed to wearing shoes inside, but I don't usually. I'll take them off at the door and then I wear these. But yeah, I'm used to always wear. I didn't care, but as I'm older, I guess I changed a little bit, and now I don't wear my shoes inside. Um, I don't know. I don't exactly know why. Oh, I just realized I didn't know. I didn't close my door. I'm just gonna get up. No, I can't get up. I'm just wearing long johns under here. I'm not getting up. You'll have to deal with it. That answers the question of what do people wear under the desk? I am dressed, but I'm in long johns. Joe, if you don't know what long johns are, they're long underwear, thermal underwear. And I guess Sufka too, you might not know. I've got pets. I got 2 cats and a dog. Most of the summer I walk. It's hot, so most of the summer I'm just in my socks inside. Thin ones too. You call them thermals there? Well, that's what I'm wearing. Excuse me. It's too cold in this room in particular. The rest of my apartment, I could go around barefoot. It wouldn't be a problem, but not in this room. And I spend most of my time in this room. For some reason, there's an inset to the building, right? There's a bit of over the entrance. So there's 2 apartments. It's kind of split in 2, the building, right? That side's got and my place. So it's not heated very well, I guess, and underneath is the lobby. So it's not the same, right, as someone's apartment. So this room is not as hot. Not great in the winter, but it's great in the summer. It's not as hot in here as elsewhere. That's why I don't need AC in here. I only have it in my bedroom. What a weird conversation about shoes. It's cool. That's weird. Uh, in Europe, yeah, I guess that I know in Japan you're supposed to take your shoes off. Definitely take your shoes off. You know, Phil, that's a really good point, but I don't think about it. So there you go. And besides, my dog has really small feet. Those, yeah, you don't see that too often, though, Phil. I like to see them too, but you don't see it often. That was just an embarrassing goal against for them. Joe, Long Johns are donuts like that, and they're damn good too. Because I like what do they call that now? Oh God, I can't remember what it's called. It's a pastry. It's exactly like that. I can't remember the damn name of it. I love those things, and that's the closest to it in a donut. And yeah, so we have the same thing there. See, look at that. Cool. Did I remove the hooves? Yes. See, didn't have hooves. I had my shoes on. I felt like I was doing like a costume change for a show. I ran in there, off, get back here, peed, and then got here. I don't know how long it took, but the song was just finishing when I sat down again. So it was perfect timing. It was I was in that too long. I don't think I ever spent that many hours, even when kids were young. I didn't. We didn't go for 3.5 hours. At least I didn't. I usually ended up going half and then went home. Bob's your uncle. Awesome. Congrats. Tell her congrats. That's awesome. Bob's niece scored a goal for Team Canada today at the Pan Am Games for field hockey. She's got 3 goals in 3 games. Canada is 2-1 and second in their group. That's awesome. That really is awesome. That's good. I love seeing, it's not often in my life I've met people or know people even through here. Yeah, they have a family member that's done something like that. That's great. Representing the country. Representing Canada. There's a lot of sports I wouldn't normally watch, but I mean, if I happen to see it and Canada, it's like something like that, yeah, I mean, I'll watch it and cheer Canada. Siberia style room. What does that mean? Oh, the temperature in here, it's not that cold. It's not Siberia cold. Plus, I do have a window just crack open because it's like 0 or below, which is below freeze. It's around freezing right now out there. So, but because I smoke, I almost always have a window cracked open a little bit at least. And in the winter when it's done, a lot of air comes in, and I try to keep the room aired out. And in the summer, well, the windows are wide open 24 hours a day, so it's not a problem. Wait a second. Joe says one of her nephews has just started another season of Nippers. You see, that would be, for me, a different connotation than what it actually is. I'm not going to tell you what I think it is, but Junior Surf Life Saving. I've never heard of that. That's awesome as well. And besides, that's like that. You mean he's learning how to save people out in the ocean, right? Awesome. Phil says Siberia, we call it poverty cold. No, it's not. You know, in the winter, a lot of it is when I moved in here, different owners of the building, new owners took over that I'm like not on the best of terms with, and the heat's never been the same. It used to be warm in here in the winter, and they don't heat the same. Although there's no heat yet. We don't get heat for another day or two. So yeah, it's since then it's been cold in here. But this room always was cooler than anywhere else in the house. My chair looks cold. It's not cold. I'm not shivering. I'm just shaking my leg. I got ADHD. I got all this nervous energy. Always, my whole life, I've done this, and I'm just shaking my leg under the table. Literally, I think I don't really remember a time in my life where it wasn't like that. Where I was. We're starting the third where I didn't do this. Geez, that was a fight for the face-off. Montreal comes up with it, fired in, and we're underway. Montreal off to a hot start. They're looking to get that goal back quick. Like the energy and the pace is there right away. Oh, our houses here are designed for cold weather, Joe. Wow, that's cool, Bob's. That's really cool. Player of the year. Some talent in the family. We're a minute in to the third. Michael. Oh, a bit of a good move there. He tried to center it, and I think Monty got something on it and sent it up the ice. They come back there. Pass misses the guy. Comes up to Habs at the blue line. They come out with it over the line. That looks like Slavkovsky for some reason. It was right. Oh, almost a chance there. I don't think they got to the puck to the net, though. Vegas coming out, and we got an icing call. Not that they were chasing the puck in the Habs zone, but it was icing. Happy Halloween. Oh, yeah, it is Halloween now. That's right. It's after midnight. Happy Halloween. Now I should be wearing the costume. No, I'm not. That's typical me. Is that true, Phil, about the earthquake shit that houses are designed for that, like that? I didn't know that. Andy, no, bobbles it and loses it. That almost cost him. Vegas player bobbled it there too, or flubbed it. Stretch pass, shot wide in the Habs zone against the boards at the half wall. Habs come up with it. Kovacevic over the blue line, the red line, dumps it in. There's New Hook. No, it was Pizzetta on it. Right over it though. Send it up the ice. They get it out, but Montreal. No, I thought Montreal was going to take possession. They don't. Bobbles around. Vegas up with it. That's offside. Come on, that's offside. Offside, Vegas. Earthquakes happen all the time, all over the place, but they're just small and you don't feel them very much. But we've had them here, just very small ones. I've never felt an earthquake. I've either been sleeping or in a building doing a delivery. It happened a couple of times, and I just didn't feel it in the building. Probably I was in an elevator. I think one time I was in an elevator, didn't feel it. But they're minor here. You might feel a little bit, tiny bit of shaking in your feet, but that's like barely feel it. Which is great. Knock wood, that's all we get, though. I mean, I'm happy with that. We're almost 4 minutes into this third period. It's 2-1 for Vegas. Montreal is leading the shots 21-16. Right now, Vegas is in Montreal's zone. And Montreal takes over, comes out. Suzuki with it over the line, sends it behind the net. Harvey Pinard was there. I don't know who was, sent the puck back to the point. Nobody was there. Barron has to go back and pick it up. He dumps it into the corner. Where's the puck? Habs. Oh, man. Suzuki in the slot. And he missed. Another shot. No, that was a pass. Caulfield trying to fight for it behind the net. Oh, he almost came up with it, but Vegas does. Oh, turnover. Pass to Caulfield, jumped over to stick. So, okay, Kovacevic in his own end. Sends it up along the boards. That guy sends it up to Anderson. Anderson going in, just crashes the net. Hill makes the save. And no call. Is there a call? Yeah, no call. Oh, Vegas took the penalty. Awesome. I guess because I guess he hauled down. It was hard to tell. I didn't really see it. He did haul him down though. I guess he got his stick all the way around him, so that's holding. I guess. Ooh, Suzuki really just missed that the far side here. He missed it by just a little bit. Nice breakup of play there. Montreal come back. Come on. Matheson bobbled it at the line. Here comes Vegas. 2-on-1 here. Suzuki gets back. Monty makes a save. He robs him there. Monty just robbed him there of a goal. Joe, stupid question because I figure if it rises here in the east, the sun must rise for you in the west. Bob's not on my bucket list either. We're approaching 6 minutes into this third period. Habs have 1:15 left on the power play. Come on, boys. Let's capitalize. Tie it up. Come on, Slav. Given away. Turned over and sent back all the way. 50 seconds left on the power play. Why can't Coppola and Suzuki score? I don't have an answer for that. They're coming close. Not close enough. Also, remember, Vegas is giving up just a little over 2 goals a game average, so they're not giving up much. Come on, boys. They're working the puck. 10 seconds left in the power play. Come on, fire it. Did he score or he did it? Said it in and out. Did it go in and out? No, I guess not. Newhook hit the post. That's what happened. I didn't hear the clang. Here comes Vegas the other way. Nope. Taken away by Montreal. Good play there. I want to see that one again where he hit the post. Oh, man. Newhook, you can see, man. He just missed. He's not happy with himself. It hit one post, hit the other post, and out. That's what he meant, in and out. Damn it, that's close. Damn it. Icing call against Montreal. Phil, you tornadoes are very scary. Don't remember this summer. Didn't we have a tornado warning? The rain, the wind, the scariest thing I've ever been through. So it's not probably, I can tell you from experience, it is. We didn't actually have one, but the threat of it that close is really scary. First time ever I had that, and it was not a fun feeling at all. Are you in Ottawa, Bob's? Tornado warnings as close as you get to a tornado. Get that warning. That's it's imminent, or really could happen. I don't remember it ever happening up here before, Phil. I was. I don't think I was unfazed. I didn't freak out or anything, but not fun. All right, we're 8.5 minutes into the third period. Still 2-1. Remember, the last two games, Montreal had tied it up late in the third to go to overtime. That could happen here. Monty doing the job. He's making the saves he needs to make. He's giving them the opportunity to tie it up, keeping them in it. Habs are getting the shots too, 25-18 right now in their favor. Oh, ice storm, jeez. Yeah, I don't want to remember that. That was fun. Not. Cole wants another OT goal. He'll take one here in the third. Well, it's getting down to crunch time for Montreal. Getting down there. I see I got it wrong with the where the sun I guess it rises in the east for everyone. Because I'm an idiot. That's just because I'm an idiot. Should have known that. Well, I mean, sorry, Phil. I knew the song too, but I just wasn't saying it. That's a groaner. When you said that, I looked at it. In my head, I groaned. Duran. They just played them. That was the year of Duran, Culture Club. What else was big then? Like it's almost every time you turn the radio on, one of those two bands was playing. Oh, and the other one was Tears for Fears. I guess same for me, Phil. I got the sun rising in my windows every day. It is still 2-1 Vegas. Yes, who's 10-18 left in the third, so we're almost at the halfway point of the third. Crunch time coming up. But I mean, listen, even if the game finishes like this, good job on Montreal playing this. Is a good game for them against Vegas. Either way you look at it. Come on, boys, get it out of there and get a goal. Come on, boys. New hook with it. Andy with a one-timer. Yeah, it hit something in front. That almost came out, that puck. I thought I heard a whistle. I did. Offside. That didn't look like offside. Wow. They're going to commercial break. Duran just released a new album. Didn't the Rolling Stones just release a new album too? That's crazy almost, right? I mean, I know for a fact they're older than me. Maybe not by that much though. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, they're older than me by probably a good 10 years. So old men releasing new albums. I'm the Stones. They're like Jagger just turned 80, so I haven't heard the new single from it though. So I can't say it's good or bad. Don't know. I can't imagine it. Has anybody heard the new Stones stuff? What's older than me? Oh, well, they are. Joe, we don't know that for a fact, though. It would just be nice to have Kirby Doc in the lineup. That's for sure. What did you write there? 6 what? Joe, no, only Keith Richards does. Apparently, that's what he did to get off of heroin. He'd go get his blood cleaned in Switzerland or somewhere, and then eventually he'd start using again, and eventually go get it cleaned again. That's what's the rumor back in the day. Yeah, I know Bob's your uncle. That's what I'm talking about. Has anybody heard it? Come on, Evans. Oh, passed it back to. Come on. Try to get a shot off at that point. There's the Gordie House of Rock. That's good. Come on, Cole. He dumps it in. Oh, someone just crashed Monty. Kobe's going after him. Oh, yeah. Was that Eichel? I don't know what happened there exactly. Nothing really much in the fight. What about David Duchovny? Actually, if you wrote Sex Files, no, Californication. That's good show, and that was different than way different than X Files. Eichel interference. Habs going on the power play. Give Eichel credit when he Rand Monty, he did reach out, make sure he was okay. Give him credit for that. So it wasn't. He definitely didn't try to hurt him. Although you could see in the play. Angry is the single from the Stones. Yeah, I want to hear it. I'm very interested to. I guess I'll go on YouTube. I'm sure they got a video out. Oh, Anderson had a chance and he missed. Surprise! He missed. Come on, guys. Caulfield shot. Yeah, deflected out of play, bounced back in. Ooh, Matheson's wrist shot went wide. Oh, Matheson, good job keeping it in. Oh, some good passing. Man, they're not finding anything to shoot at. And he shot. Aiden Hill with the stop. 23 seconds left on the power play for Montreal. Keith Richards, I think I might have seen an excerpt from that, Guru, like just a snippet. Or maybe it was on Fallon that I saw him, Bob's. That might have been where I saw him. I saw a clip of it somewhere. I can't remember where. Probably on Twitter. There was good movement on that power play. That was a good. I mean, if they can just connect here in the last 20 seconds, that would be nice. Oh, they're not. Get sent all the way down, and that's going to eat up that power play. .540 to go. It is really getting to crunch time. One thing is, Habs won't give up right to the end, and they've scored like really late, so it's not over yet. Californication was a really good show. Yeah, it was a good character. There's a lot of really funny stuff in there. Come on, boys, let's get it out of your zone. Let's go. Backhand and a save by Hill. Hankney diamonds are the glass shards left on the sidewalk. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna get out there and maybe tonight and give it a listen. What I can find. Just really curious what they would sound like at 80, right? Making rock and roll at 80, because I mean they're the first, like they're the first generation, right, to be that type of music at their age. Like I think when I'm riding my scooter in the summer, going to see my dad, it's a long ride. I got my radio on. I have a radio on it, so I'm playing usually Shome here in Montreal, which is rock and roll. I think some people look at me funny when I drive by with my music kind of blaring, and it's rock and roll. I'm this old guy on the scooter. I think people look at me funny. But that's the music I grew up on. I'm never not going to like it. So, yeah. It is what it is. But Californication was a great show. If you've not seen it, and it's out there, you can watch it. I would suggest watching it. But it's not for if you're kind of prudish, or you don't like sexual innuendo at all, then yeah, not for you probably. Yeah, I could watch Oz. I've got it available to me. I just have not. It's too heavy, I think. I don't know if I want to watch that. I've heard a lot about it, and I don't know if I want to. A lot of great actors in there that I like, and one day I'm going to watch it. I'm currently enjoying Bosch Legacy, which just started a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. Love that show too. And all you Justified fans, like I am, they're seriously talking about a second Justified series, restarting the Justified again. I'm really happy about that. 4.5 minutes to go. We got a hockey game going on, guys. Montreal putting some pressure on here, trying to score that goal, a tying goal. Come on. Scored! Nick Suzuki ties it up. Beautiful passing, and they got a goal out of that. Wow. I said it. They've been tying the games late in the game. Third game in a row. Can they get it to overtime? And I called for an overtime game in my guess for the guess and score. Doesn't look like it'll be 4-3, but it's could probably end up 3-2. Basically, right now, next goal is going to win this game. Nice. I don't know who passed that. Who passed it to him? Was that a Caulfield pass to Suzuki? Nice. Suzuki's on his game now. Four minutes. Nail biting 4 minutes. Enough time to score for someone. And if someone does, that's going to be, I think it's the game winner at that point. Next goal wins. Yeah, they never quit under Marty St. Louis. It's rare that you see this team quit in a game. And I'll tell you what, if that's a trait of your team, that's a goddamn good trait. $3:26 to go. How many people think this is going to overtime? Hope I didn't just jinx it by talking about it. Phil, it's a tied game. There's not going to be a pulled goalie. What are you talking about? Who's going to pull their goalie in a tied game? No one is. Barrett. They're just talking about Barrett. He is playing well. It was a nice pass he just made there. He just took a shot. Here comes Vegas the other way. They dump it. Come on, get it away from Michael. Oh, get it away from Marshall. So he's a killer for Montreal, isn't he? Monty's been good tonight. Anybody complaining about Monty? This game was a really good one by him. Only 19 shots, but it doesn't matter. He made some really good saves, kept him in this game. Come on, boys. Caulfield shoots up high. Aiden Hill makes the save. 2:17 to go in the third. Not jinxing it if the Habs score. I'm gonna try. I just don't want to do anything to jinx them. That's for sure. Just like right. This never give up. People, the tanking people. I'm starting to block them and mute them on Twitter because I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear this constant tank, 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 tank. That was good a year or two ago. Even last year. No, you can't do that 2, 3, 4 years in a row. It screws the culture. Pressure here by Vegas. Just in that zone time, but they're not getting anything. Oh, what happened there? That looked the guy fall? Come on, guys, get it out. They're out. Suzuki fires it in. Gallagher fell into the. He fell right into the boards. He's okay. .108 left in the third. Come on, boys. Let's get it to overtime or win it. One of the two. Pearson could get nothing on that. It didn't even leave his stick, and he tried shot. Oh. $40 seconds left. Come on, keep this pressure up. Come on, don't. Monty with a save on a wrist shot, 8.7 seconds left. Win the face-off. Should get them to overtime. Exactly, Gisland. They have no culture of winning there for some reason. Aiken, does it matter right now? What kind of question is that? We're 8 seconds left. We're going overtime. We'll slap top 15 points. Why hate on this kid? Stop it. Timeout called by somebody? I guess the Habs called a timeout. Plus, first game in a while, Montreal outshot the opponent, and by big time, 36-20. Sylvain Lebeau, it's a really good question. I don't think we can answer that yet. Let's see. I think you got to see how little farther into the season, if he's still doing this stuff, like by midway point, you got to consider it, right? Habs get it all the way down. We're going to overtime. 2.4 seconds, and it's icing. So maybe not. But yeah, we're probably going overtime. You could say it's a genuine question. It's a bullshit question. Only the haters ask that question still. I'm sorry. That's the truth. Good point, Bob. And I've been saying that this period, Monty can't trash Monty today if you're a Monty trasher. Hey, Matt, if you're watching the game, you could have been in here. What are you doing up so freaking late, man? You got to get up in a few hours. So we're going to 3-on-3 overtime. Isn't that the absolute best? I really love 3-on-3. I wouldn't want it all game, obviously, but for overtime, I think that's the best way to do it. And now Montreal has the players to be great in overtime. And Matt Monty been good all night. Made some really good saves. Didn't have the most shots against, but he made some really good saves. And he didn't just have a solid game this game. His last two were good as well, and this one even better. And I think what you're seeing there, Allen playing at the level he is, Monty, he's pushing Monty. Monty's starting to respond well. And you're seeing two goalies can push each other like this. Let's see how far they can do it. Goalie, Suzuki, and who's coming out with them? Or who's there with them? Monahan. Suzuki, Monahan, Goalie? Oh, Goalie, Monahan, no, Goalie's 21. Maybe it was Goalie I saw skating there. I saw one on the back of a jersey. By the way, Phil, do you see Drouin? 1 point in 7 games. Doing well over there. Remember I said I don't think Drouin's going to have a great year? I'm so far right. Vegas won the draw. Key to 3-on-3 overtime, possession. I find that's the key in this situation. Get the puck, hold on to it as long as you can, and just keep working at the net. So it's Gooley, Caulfield, and Suzuki. Caulfield on the rush. Over the line. Drop back to Suzuki. Oh, he almost made a move there. Suzuki just threw it all the way back. And Gooley will go pick that up. Caulfield, Suzuki changing up. And the other team, too. I don't know who. Come on, boy. Andy's out there. I don't know. He's due, though, for a goal. Oh, don't lose it there, Matheson. Monahan. Matheson backs off. They go back in. Oh, man. Matheson almost lost it there. Caulfield with it. Coming out of his own end. Drops it to Gooley over to Suzuki, bounces over his stick. Gives it to Gooley as he backs off, up to Caulfield. To Suzuki, Suzuki in alone. Oh, he loses it there. Oh, that could be costly. Oh, that's Eichel. Good save by Monty. Not really difficult, but he made the save. We got a penalty. We're going to have a penalty shot in overtime. Is that what we're going to have? Damn it. Penalty shot in overtime. I kind of said I'm not talking about Slav tonight. No, I'm not talking that subject. I don't have to go over it again and again how I feel. Come on, stop. Stop, Monty! Boom! We still have a game. Monty shit, though. Not only that, it's a penalty shot. So once he made the save, it was over. But you see his reflex? He went just in case and he covered the side, and that's good instincts. Monty's on tonight. Come on, boys. Let's get a goal. Let's not go to the shootout. 2:50 to go in the overtime. New hook all the way in. I don't know who that was. He passed through. Shot. Save. Hill was a Monahan shot. Come on, guys. Get the puck back. Come on. Get the puck back. Nice. They do get the puck back. Come on. Keep it. No, don't give it back to him. Bad turnover, maybe. The sound just went off. The sound just went off. The hell? Monty covers up. 1:50 to go. We'll have a face-off probably to his left. Yeah, I'm sure you're concerned that Slav might get seriously injured. That's what your problem is with it. Come on. I think if they do anything with Slav, it's not till maybe, another 9-10 games. Oh, Monahan or somebody with a Gooley. Man, Gooley is nice save, Monty, to save that. Wow. And did Gooley hustle? He didn't get there in time, but man, he almost did. Gooley picks it off. Oh, no, he gives it away again. Okay, here we go. We got a game going now, man. 1:12 left. Monahan. $52 seconds left in overtime. Marchessault, save Monty. Two former teammates. No, Bob isn't. As a matter of fact, I haven't heard from him in a while. I sent him an email today asking if everything's okay because he hasn't been around in a while. I haven't got a response yet. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everything's okay with Bob. $30 seconds left here. Eichel over the line. Shot. Monty with another save. Monty's been good. This looks like it's going to shootout. I just hope he keeps that up through the shootout. And I would give anything for it to be another 5 minutes of overtime. Phil, is that what it is? Have you been in touch, or I don't know? I thought Bob might have been married. Yeah, no. Listen, and it's his life. Do it. It's not that, but I worried. I haven't seen him. I just want to make sure everything's okay. That he's okay. Besides, I got this new Bob Cannon thing when he comes in. I made a new one. I want to use it. I haven't been able to yet. No, but more. I haven't seen him, and I'm worried about him. We're going to a shootout. Going to the shootout. Going to the shootout. It is Monty's birthday today. That you know what? I'm glad you said that because I was wondering. I had this reason why Monty should be the starter today, and then forgot, and I couldn't remember. That's the reason. It's his birthday today. That's why he got the start, and it's paid off because he's had a hell of a game. Thank you, Phil. My muse. Phil's my muse. It was the men's world championships, Tikri. To say they're dust balls is absolutely ridiculous. You're a hater against Monty. You're allowed, but that's what I mean. Admit it. You're a hater. You and Aiken, you like to hate on whoever's the hater, that player of the day to hate on, and that's what you guys do. It's just like you read what's being written from all the other haters, and you just parrot that here. I mean, that's what you guys are doing. You can admit it or not. That's up to you. You're parroting that crap here. All right. Vegas up first. Cotter. Monty stops him. Almost, well, he gets run into at the same time. I don't know what hit him or what part of the other guy ran into him. Yeah, it's a leg. Nick is up first for us. Yeah, Suzuki with a goal, just like the last game. He is king of the shootouts. He doesn't get every time, but man, he scores a lot on the shootout. And you know what? He kind of makes the same move, and he gets it every time, or almost. Marchessault. And he scores. He just stopped dead, and then I haven't seen that approach ever. That's a new one on me. It worked. Here comes Caulfield. Come on, Cole. Stop. He didn't score. Two to go. At least if someone scores, it'll be over. Jack Eichel. Stop by Monty. Nice. Yeah, Monty doesn't give up anything. He stays with him, and he gets a pad save there. Nice. Monahan. Come on, Moni. Dave. We're going to go to extra shooters. He tries 5-hole. And the 5-hole closed. Shea Theodore. Theodore scores. Pressure's on. Whoever's up for Montreal. Top shelf. Top shelf hockey says Shea Theodore will score in the shootout. New Hook. Come on, New Hook. You need this. You need this. He hits the post. It didn't go in. Damn it. Montreal loses 3-2 in overtime. But you know what? Overtime. They made it to overtime. They got a point out of it. It was a really good game. I'm proud of my team. Against the team that's leading the league right now, and they stayed with them right to the end. Proud of them. Hell of a game. What'd you guys think? Just stick around for another couple of minutes, but it's late and we're going to take off. I'm going to take off, but that was a fun game. We were in it the whole way. They stuck with them. I called for overtime in my guess the score guess. I said 4-3 overtime. I got the overtime part right. So at least that. Oh, this was a really good effort by Montreal. This team doesn't quit. Listen, they're not going to win every game, that's for sure. But you know, they're going to be in more games than not, and that's a big difference from the last few years. So, this team's making progress. You can tell they're making progress. They're able to stay with the good teams and potentially beat them. And if they can't do that fully this year, well, they're only going to get better at it over the, this team's going to be a good one. You can see it forming now. Yeah, this is going to be a good team. I'm very proud of this team. This was a good game. Imagine 3 games in a row. They come back to tie it up late in the third and get it to overtime. And they won the first 2. They didn't win the third one. Top Shelf Hockey said, we will. I mean, that's an easy thing for him to say because it's a big rumor out there. All he has to do is say, yes, that's going to happen. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just a rumor he doesn't have to make up for his show. That's all. I mean, that rumor's died off. Will it happen? It could still. But right now, it's died off big time. You just don't hear about it anymore. So, does that mean anything? It might not. But, that's an easy one. Anybody could make that guess. Yeah, I don't have the stars. You want me to go look? Hang around just for a minute more. I'm going to go find out who the stars of the game are. It'll just take a second. Let's see if they're up. Let's see. Stars aren't there yet, but if we talk for a minute, they'll be there. Wait, maybe I got to be in here to get them. 60% at the dot for us, 40% for them. 0 for 4 on the power play. They were 1 for 3. 20 hits to 23. 20 for us, 23 for them. They had 17 block shots to our 10. 39 shots to their 26. And that all ends in a 3-2 shootout loss for Montreal. Could have been worse, right? Could have been a shitty game, but Montreal just fights right to the end. I'm just going to refresh and see the 3 stars should be up there by now. It doesn't usually take long. And they are. No Habs. No Habs. Theodore, Hill, and Carrier. Now, to me, that's wrong. Whoever got the goal in the overtime, he gets, even that was a shootout, so maybe not. So Theodore, that's fine. Then it should have been Hill, and it should have been Monty. Monty deserves a star in this game. He played well enough for that. I don't see why he's not a star in this game. Okay, nothing much to talk. Listen, I'm going to take off here. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Probably my neighbors upstairs are pissed at me next door. Just thanks everybody for being here and sticking around this long. Too bad we didn't win, but I'll be back on next game is Thursday. They're in Arizona. It's another 10 o'clock start. What are you going to do? I may have a video out, but the podcast, please check that out. The the pre-recorded video podcast is out tomorrow afternoon. Please check that out. I see Matt's out there. Don't know what he's still doing up. That's it. Thanks for being here. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, y'all. And I'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody. It's good morning. Good morning, everybody. Ciao.